general logistic since my firstly my job. First my job, yes. I so I'm free time with my children and ride a bike, and I uh, I don't like ride a bike, but my children and they like okay. I consider myself I'm exhausted. Yes, I like so much play music instrument. All right, since my childhood. Yes, for me, it's amazing for me. Different rhythms, different instruments. All right, but I love play contrabass. All right, okay, and sometimes I make food with my wife. All right, because I like to week different and food, delicious food. Yeah, I like make too. I'm studying English and this year, all right. I'm studying Europe SAP. Uh, yeah, is enterprise resource planning with my about my area, about my job. And this year I wake up early every day. Uh, my my objective in my mind. All right. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for listening.
And thank you as well for having you here. As always, it's a pleasure. We must need hear you playing your instruments in the future. And you, Gustavo, can you present ourselves for us?
Yeah, I'm Gustavo. I'm 26 years old. I live in Bragança, countryside of São Paulo State. I work with IT. I have a dog. I like to walk with him. I watch series, movies, play video games, and I think that's it.
Perfect, simple as always. And you, Diane, pleased and meet you again here.
Well, my name is Daiane. I'm 23 years old. I live in São Paulo, capital. I study psychology, so I'm in the first year. I also have a dog called Pandora. I noticed that you said that you guys have a dog too. I work as an intern in the HR area. So in my free time, I like to read books, visit new places here in São Paulo, like cultural places, this kind of stuff. And I'm learning English and Spanish, and that's it, I guess.
Perfect. Different. All of you. I don't have a dog, unfortunately. And it's my name is Luan. I think you already know me. I'm 23 years old. I'm addictive in learning languages, especially Spanish and English. And I'm being a host here since September, and I'm living in Ribeirão Preto, São Paulo, like hot like a hell, really hot here. So then, and I'm amazed in how hot it can be here. And I think it's always a pleasure to meet with you. And just remember, especially Jennifer, that you can talk at what time you want. If you fix your microphone, you are most than welcome to say anything you like it. And we are going to have a question. You are going to answer the questions and talk about it and share experience as always. And guys, as we already have present ourselves, we are going to read the question number 2, and let's go and invert the sequence. So Diane, can you read this one for us and answer, of course?
Sure. Question number 2, thinking about what do you want to achieve, what else do you want to catch up to? In my case, I'm right now this moment, I'm really focused on improve my Spanish. So I really want to achieve intermediate level maybe next year, in the middle of next year, because I'm still very beginning in Spanish. And I think that's my main goal nowadays, because I really need Spanish in my work, because I interact with a lot of people from Latin area, you know, from Mexico, Argentina, this kind of place. So this is my main goal. But I also want to improve my English, because I also need English. So I want to become more confident. But this language stuff, it's my main goal nowadays. So I really want to improve this for the next 1-2 years. So that's it. How
No,
about? Sorry.
no, that's okay. And just in about learning languages and what else do I want to achieve in other areas?
Perfect. So it's a basic achievement, but for the next year, I want to graduate. It's being hard, so I really want to achieve this. In my personal area, in my personal life, I don't know. I want to become a better person, but I don't know what does it means. But it's my goal too. I also want to have experience abroad, you know, because I've never left Brazil. So I want to have this experience before my graduation. So, or even before or after, I don't know yet, but after would be better. So I don't know. I think that's it. I don't think about it so often, but in general, I think that's it.
Perfect. And you, Gustavo?
About my main goal is to work out, to work in other country, live and work in other country. I have a plan already. I almost that. I need to put in action some stuff, but almost sure. But more than that, like what else? I'm gonna say that yeah, I don't think like so many plans, like because I always think that if you think all the time like you're gonna do that and that and that, I think you always focus on do that plan and achieve that plan, but you forget to live in the end of this, because you just focus on that and forget what happened around your family, your friends, and say, no, I need to do that, need to do that, and you a little bit forget about it. But after I achieve my plan, I'm gonna say that I would like to, because my goal is to Europe. So after some moment, I could travel a lot. I'm gonna say that. And
Around Europe or just some countries?
my goal is Portugal, because it's easy
Course.
for us, and I have a lot. I have a plan. Like Daiane, I speak English and I improve my Spanish. So I would like to go to Spain, not to live, but for travel to practice my Spanish. And other countries as well. I would like to go to visit. I think that there's a plan with that. There's some at least there that I need to check and check and check. I think that I need to do for my life. I think to travel a little bit in some countries, to know a little bit more of different cultures, let's say. And you?
I really hope you check them off in your future.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing that you make a list. That's a nice part, that you when just mark that conclude. The
Good.
sensation is really nice.
You remind me something. The Smithy's name is what's done and what's to be done. So you just remind me of this. And you, Marcio. Uh,
So, firstly, one opportunity SAP, all right, my area, and it's very difficult about the area, but it is impossible. Sorry,
okay.
studying about SAP, All right, and
I think you're muted.
improve my English. Yeah, it's because I understand the example your speaking. All right, for me is uh, I think a little difficult. So that's it.
But we have to say you've improved your speaking skills so much, and through this month here, I guess not that I'm sure about this. There's always a process you're going to there. And our next one here, guys, it's what is having a goal? What is it? Do you have a clear goal in your life? And perhaps you already answered this, but perhaps your main, can you repeat?
And what? Just one thing, and yours. You forget you, bro.
I'm so sorry. Sometimes I forget. I really forget about my time. What else do I want to achieve? For me, it's finish my master degree. I'm chased after finish. I'm the first year. It's 2 years, but it's it's the most difficult thing in my life that I ever done. I know it's nice. I love people from my university, my laboratory, but I think it's already requires me a lot of tasks, and most of them tasks and skills to write, to read, and to present yourself, and perhaps I'm not going to carry on, keep it up the academic career, but I would like to. But what else do I want to achieve is being fluent in the most of idioms, languages, Spanish and English. I'm not fluent yet, for me, and finish this master's degree, I guess. And I don't know, perhaps work, I guess. I'm really stuck in this question, but I think this answer it is. And about the other one, guys, it's what is having a goal, and do you have a clear goal in your life? So Gustavo, can you keep this up?
Yes. For me, I am the person that in the beginning of the year and the end of the year, in the beginning of the year, I make a list that things that I would like to achieve, the goals that I have in that year. And at the end of the year, I see that the things that the thoughts that I had in the beginning of the year, I achieve it, and if it makes sense for me as well, because you can make a goal and in the middle of the process, oh, that's not fit me anymore. But to be honest, I think to have a plan first is I think you can see a little pet of yourself in the future, so you see how do you would like to be your career, so you plan something to achieve that, or your life or family, anything that you want. So it's easy for you to split it, to break it, and see, oh, I need to, for me to get this point, I need to do this and this and this and this and this. So it's easy for you to see a clear path of doing that. If I have a clear goal in my life, I have some goals, but I'm not gonna say that I have a specific goal that I want to achieve. Like say, I want to achieve that point and that's it. I think there's some stuff that is nice to have a plan for you to travel to get this, to achieve it. But there's some stuff that I think that is better in, I don't know how to say that in English, but in acaso, I don't know, there is a word in that in English.
Yeah. Let
Uh,
me serendipity. It means a
oh yeah,
cosmic.
Summer deeps.
Let me write
Summer
here.
deep. So I think that there is some nice stuff that you need to have a plan to achieve it, like career and stuff like that, because there's a specific goal. But there's other stuff that I think we just need to live it. I think that's best option. And you, Diane?
I kind of agree with you. I don't have a main goal, a specific goal that I want to achieve like my whole life. But for me, works better creating like small goals in the middle of the path, because I always have like during all the year, I have like one goal like for this month or for this semester, and then another goal for the other semester. But I don't have a clear goal that I want to achieve like in the next 5 years or something like that. At least for me, it's nothing so solid. So I like I'm better. I'm more like like I like to live the life, and at the same time see what is making sense in that moment of my life, what kind of goal that I want to achieve and that I need to achieve in that moment, and this kind of stuff. But I think that this kind of thing depends, it varies a lot depending on the people, because some people prefer to have a goal like for the whole year, other people have a goal like for the whole life, and it really depends. But in my case, I'm really more like Gustavo. I like to live the life, and I have small goals and this kind of stuff. What about you, Marcio?
So what is your having a goal? Firstly, wake up early every day. Yes, because and for me is wake up early 5 o'clock this year, and for me is very difficult. All right, for me, yeah, it's my goal, and very hard because my mind is uh, difficult wake up, for example. Um, so yeah, is my goals. Yeah, is I think I think no. I believe my goals. Uh, yeah, is English more. Yes, good English, good. All right, for example. And so mm, for me, good car and good house, for example, and travel in different country. And but I like it so much and Disney. This is my childhood, right? Yeah. So yeah, a big band because my house I have a big band, right? And my wife, my children is very, I don't know, how can I say, sensational and big band in my house because I play, my children play too. My wife is singer. Yes, but yeah, big car and big house. Yeah, and that's it.
Perfect. And perhaps I wouldn't forget this one for me to answer. And I think it's my main goal is to give a better life to my relatives, not an entire relatives because we don't like relatives at all, all of them, but my parents, my brother, girlfriend, grandfather, and mother, mostly because I wish they had a better life, economic life, emotional life, and I think if I could change and get them a better life, I would say, oh, well, my main goal is achieve, I guess. And besides it, get a Hexa to be Hexacampeão in this December with Brazil team, I guess. And other ones, question number 5, guys. Not 5, but 4. Do you consider yourself a person who chase after your goals, Diane?
Um, yeah, in my case, I consider myself a person that is very, I don't know how to pronounce this, but determinada. I don't even know how to say that in English. So I'm really disciplinada. I think that this word works better, because in my case, when I have a goal, I really can follow the goal and do everything that I need to do, like every day, I can keep doing the things that I need to do to achieve my goal. So I consider that myself, that I do chase after my goals, but sometimes it's really hard. But I think that I can do it well in general. How about you, Gustavo?
Yeah, I consider myself a person that chase my goals, but like I said before, I think that there are some moments that you create a goal, in the middle of the process said, no, that's not what I wanted, so I can't give up because that's not part of me and it's not what I thought that it was supposed to be. So the goals that I still believe in the path, that I think are gonna be important for me somehow. I chase my goals and try to like Diane create small steps, small goals to achieve that better. So you can have a better percentage that, oh, I am almost dead or not. So it's help. And you, Mars?
Of course. Yes, this year I consider myself just my goals. Yes, before I don't think so. All right. After 38, I consider myself a person and chases my goals, and because my mind is, I understand the moment, in general about the road. All right. All right. Yes, I consider myself, yes, this year, because about the study, for example, no English, uh, uh, yes, about the different learning, about the different student, different personality. My personality is, this year is very different. In general, my goals this year is very, very, how can I say, yeah, good, all right, because I train my mind, and I train my mind uh, about this, and in general, my goals, I consider myself, yes.
And I feel you, I guess. When you say I understand the moment, I have to say I think exactly the same. And now, for example, in this end of this year, I have no goals. I have or something to chase after, I guess. But that your discuss, your answer was that what it was matched with mine, I guess. And just remind you guys something. Jennifer is not speaking something, just hearing, but Jennifer, you can also type your answer. You can criticize all of us here. Just do it respectively and interact if you want, if you feel comfortable. I just forgot to say something about this. And that's the question number 5. I guess. And Gustavo, can you read this one and answer?
What is the most important thing you wish you had accomplished? Let me see. I would say something possible no, to earn it in the Mega Sena. No, no, that's a dream of everybody, to win the lottery, to win the lottery. Not, I would say that not one specific, but to travel more, to try, to try some stuff before, like English. Travel to other places as well, but not one specific. I don't have one specific that, oh, I would accomplish that before. Maybe I don't know, English before when I was a kid, but yeah, that's life, and we do that when we can. But I don't have a nice answer for that. I'm gonna pass the for Diane.
I don't have a great answer too, but in my case, I think that my answer is very similar to yours, Gustavo. But in my case, I wish I had studied like English and Spanish earlier, so I could have a better level nowadays, or at least I could spend less effort to achieve a good level in both languages. So that is the only thing I wish I had accomplished, but it's life, as you said. I think that it's part of the path, some regrets and this kind of stuff. And we still have time, to study, and that's okay. So I don't have a great answer too. For me, it's very hard to answer this question, but in general, that's the answer. How about you, Lua?
And if it was hard, I think we are done here. That we reach the yeah, the reach what you want to reach. But for me, I think it's ganhar na Mega Sena as well, and travel around the world, because when I always see someone, oh, I travel around the world, I've know 200 countries, 200 places, and oh, I'm so envy about this person, because around traveling around the world, I really would like to know all the cultures, all people, and perhaps reach something that I already reached in my life. For example, getting in the university early, or getting the master degree early that I getting, or even know my girlfriend before I know her in this period of time. Yeah, there could be many things, I guess. And you, Master.
So, and my dream, and since my childhood, and travel to Disney, right? And I feel funny when I watch an example, and yes, Mick, all right? And I like it so much, and I watch it with my children too. In Yes, so é, I don't know, ganhar na Mega Sena, por exemplo, yeah. So I buy big farm, all right, and different um, animals, all right, and because I like so much farm and with my parents, yes, and my father is big example and help and about the farm, all right. Yeah, he's buy and I buy big farm and different animals, for example.
Really, really, really good dream. Dream on other life, I guess. And oh, sorry, someone
Oh,
say
Lua,
something.
Yeah, just a comment you said about the person that travel all the world and you
Yeah.
stay, and with that, yeah, I have the same sensation like that. Like say, oh, I would I had to try it, so I don't have to be so afraid I need to do that, because I always remember that there's a search that said that they did about person in the deathbed almost dying, and they said that, oh, the things that they would like to do, the bad things that he would like to do stuff, but they didn't because he was afraid and stuff like that. That is the thing that they oh, forget the word, se arrepende, you know?
No,
So
regret.
the regrets, yeah, that's the thing that regret. So I
I
always think
really
about that,
wanted
say, need to do that.
I really wanted to do a football player because they travel a lot. A volleyball player that they know all the countries, all the games, all people, and it's such a dream for me, I guess. And the other question is number 6. We finally reach our questions here. Finally, we've never reached all questions in the day. What would you have done different to make it happen? It's about related in other words. So, what do you have done to different to make it happen, Marcio? Do you have any answer for this question?
Yes, I think nothing. All right. And yeah, it's nothing because in my mind, everything has the right moment. It's a right moment, and example, future is a mystery. All right, in my mind, example, yesterday, for example, is in my mind is a history. All right, and yes, and so and today is a gift. Is present for me and enjoying it for me. Uh, about the question, right moment, my mind, all right, because I understand it in my mind and about the future is complicated for me. It's complicated for me, but it's moment, right moment, all right. Nothing is, and uh, I think, all right, and about the my life, and that's it.
Excellent question. I wasn't expected that, but it was better than I imagined. And you, Diane?
In my case, what I've done, I think in my case, I would studied English and Spanish earlier, maybe joined in a course if when I was a child or something like that. Even having no money because I don't know. I don't know actually because I think that I've done everything that it was possible in that moment, So I tried to study with the things that I had in that moment in the past, like the books that I had. Spanish, no. So this was my mistake. I've never tried to learn Spanish before, so maybe this is the thing that I would change or that I would have done differently or something like that. But it's the only thing, I guess. How about you, Gustavo?
uh, Yeah, I would say that I would like to see you guys on the Spanish meeting. I was there, not always, but I was there with my Portuñol, but yeah, I was there trying. I am there trying to speak. But
I
I
still
I
have the
was
courage to join the
Yeah,
the Spanish immersion classes.
you can get
go
in
on.
and just hearing, just waiting there.
Go on, people there is nice. Yeah, it's gonna be total fun, totally fun. For me, in my case, I would say to risk more, like I was saying before, because sometimes we are always trying to. Oh, to be honest, I really like what Marcia said. There's moment for everything, and in the end, we don't know the whole picture. So I'm doing this right now, but I don't know how it's gonna be like some months after. I don't see the future. So there's a moment for everything, and sometimes we don't even understand that. We don't know what happened, but I would say risk more because yeah, when we are younger, we can break ourselves like financial. Not that I'm rich, but we can break and we can get up and earn again because we have energy, we have health. So you can do that and try it in another way. So I would say to risk more, and if it's possible, if it was possible, I would study before English, Spanish, because and other language as well, but at least English, because something that changed in my way of thinking it was English. To talk with a foreign another country and see a little bit of that culture and to see, oh, they think that way, and me with the Brazil, not say that, but me with just no Portuguese, I wouldn't think about it because it's total different way to see that. So open my mind when I start to speak English. So I would say speak English before and try meeting with foreigners and others. But for me, is the most thing I think is risk myself a little bit more to be on the edge a little bit.
And I have to agree. I would like to risk more, but thinking well, I have to steal Marcio answers because I would have done absolutely nothing different because I don't know. I don't know the past. I don't know the future. Sometimes, or perhaps, or maybe, if I have done something here different, my life could be ended or just follow the different path, and it could be worse than now. It could be good, exactly, but it can be worse. So I would like to, no, I wouldn't like to know my possibility now, and I would have done absolutely nothing different, I guess. Me, it's me. What is done, I guess. And
Moment is what we have in the Linkin Park song. There's this phrase that's so good.
exactly like Marcio, and you say today is a gift.
Yeah,
That's all.
nice words from Mars.
Thank you, Marcio, for the quote. And well, our next question, guys, here it's question number 8. Yeah, it's 8. No, not 8, 7. And the question number 7 is: do you know what self-sabotage is, and has this ever happened to you in your life? It means auto-sabotaging. Let's talk about it. And Diane, it's had this ever happened to you?
Um, yes. In my case, it's happening like right now, not today exactly, but now in this moment, because I feel that sometimes I have this self-sabotage when I'm learning Spanish, because sometimes I'm very lazy, and I feel lazy about studying Spanish because I'm already studying English. So I'm like, Spanish, I can do that later. So I'm kind of in this self-sabotage. Um, but it's the only moment that I can think about right now. Probably there's a lot of others, but I just can't remember about this one. But yeah, it happens a lot. How about you, Marcio?
Yes, and so about the, I don't know, sabotage, all right? And in English, interfere with my own task, example. But yes, I fight every day about this, all right? Interfere in my study, interfere in my uh, training, in general, yeah. but I fight every single day about this, and I don't know English, autos, sabotaging, I don't know English, self sabotage. All right.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, for me, difficult about the phrase, but let's go. And so interfere with our tasks for me, but I fight every single day. Example, I wake up early every day, and self sabotage. Yes. Yes, I fight every single day about this.
I think Luan is first.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's back. Yeah, I go. And after him. For me, self-sabotage, yeah, is. Oh, I always have this sensation, and we always trying to fight with that. Uh, for me, at least, when you are apply for some jobs and you see, oh, that's a nice salary, a nice wage, and say, I don't know if I deserve it, so I don't know if they're gonna apply for me, they're gonna get me, or in IT era, there's a lot of things that, oh, you see like Enem resume, so it's like they get, oh, they would like that you have English, Spanish, German, Dutch, Chinese, and everything, and learning, add language, programming language, and other stuff. So they ask a lot of things. Say, oh, I don't know that, I don't know that, so I'm not gonna apply for it. But one thing that I got with that, I learned it, is that, oh, you just apply it, and who's gonna tell if you deserve it is the company. So, but at least if it doesn't deserve you, it doesn't mean that the other company won't deserve you, won't get you. So you just need to try and see what's gonna happen. And I see that because I'm searching for some companies outside Brazil, and you say, oh, but there is a word, the word is big, so I don't know that it's gonna get me because I'm just a Brazilian that know a little bit of IT, a little bit of language. So I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but I just need to try and see what's gonna happen. So let's go number
8, I guess.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wanna go or?
I can read. What can you do now to prevent this sabotage? Uh, in my case, I think that is, I don't know, fight against this, like force myself to study more Spanish, even when I don't have the energy to do that. And also be aware, about this mechanism that we have, about this sabotage. Because when we are aware of this, I think that we can prevent it more, like, because I know that I'm passing through this moment, so I will not do that again. I will study instead of being self-sabotage myself or something like that. But in my case, it's this. How about you, Gustavo? I think that Luan is back.
Maybe. I think yes, but I don't know the sound.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's not Lua, it's me. He sent a message and I'm just helping. Hello. I don't even know what's happening, guys. What are you talking about?
Number 8. Number 8.
It doesn't have the questions, I guess.
Oh yeah, let me send.
Share with me something. Go. What are you talking about today? I don't even know the subject. I'm just here to help.
The topic is complicated.
Accomplishments, I guess. Something like that.
What?
Accomplishments.
Accomplishments. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna take the questions here.
Oh, I get it here.
I'm not sure.
Okay, what's done? Oh gosh, what's done, undone, and what's to be done? Ooh.
Luan was created. It was creative.
You're answering number 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's your time to answer. No, sorry. Don't.
If you want to, I can do it.
No, it's mine. What can you do now to prevent? Yeah. I like what said, Annie. I try to do like what I said. Because our mind is say, oh, I don't deserve it. I not be good enough for this job or for this opportunity. But like I said, in the end, we need to apply and see what's gonna happen. And obviously prepare more. But what I think sometimes that we prepare ourselves, and we always think that I not prepare enough. So, but that's gonna happen the whole life, I think. So let's say, oh, there's other people better than me. Yeah, obviously there are, but there are other there's not in this area, and it's something like that. So in the end of the day, we need to fight with that and try to, oh, let's see what's gonna happen. If they get me, good. If they don't get me, that's okay as well. I'm gonna try other. There's gonna be other that can get me. And you, Marcio.
So about the question number 90, all right?
It's
We are
8.
the number 8. Yeah.
8.
8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fighting every day is very hard. All right, about the question. Yes, but fighting every day, it's difficult, but possible. My mind, I understand about this and fighting every day. Yeah, that's it.
Very good. I loved it. I loved what you're saying. I think to me, just like Gustavo was saying, it's impossible to be 100% confident, right? Like there will always be this feeling that you should be prepared more than you were. So I'm with you. Hello, Lua. Welcome back.
Hello guys, I'm really so sorry. I couldn't stay. Something just happened and I'm
It's
gone.
okay. Zolan's a bit crazy today. I don't know what's happening, but the guys were answering number 8. Jessica, not Jessica, I'm sorry, Jennifer, are you talking today?
No,
Jessica is
she's just listening.
Hearing.
Just hearing. Okay. Do you want to answer then, Lua? Number 8. What can you do now to prevent this self-sabotage?
And I would like to say something that I'm most preparing to answer this question. And is write down your goals, your daily goals. And it's personal opinion, because if I have done something that helped me a lot, and in these years, it's just write down your daily goals. Wake up, brush your teeth, study 5 minutes, and run, workout. Just does it. And if you're done, okay, you're right. If you're not done, that's okay too. But working hard to recover and try again, I guess.
That was deep. I liked it. Like writing down the goals and knowing the things you want to do every day is really, really important. I've been trying to do that too. Very good. I loved it. Can go to the next, maybe? Starting today. A difficult question today. Come on. Starting, maybe
my goal.
We have time
Bring
for
this question.
Maybe we have time to answer the last one. Starting today, what will you do to change your life? What?
Can you repeat? And I was not following exactly.
Starting today, what will you do to change your life?
Fix Zoom first. Fix Zoom platform, and after that, try to have more empathy. Recently, I wasn't good with friends, with the relationships with my parents, and very recently it happened, and I've been feel so deep and sad about it, and I'm trying to get better. And for now, not for now, but just since yesterday, and when I realized, oh, I have a problem here, I guess.
Very good. I loved it. That's important to be empathetic. How about you, Dai?
In my case, I'm kind of already doing what I need to do to change my life, at least right now. Again, it's related to the languages studying thing. I'm already like trying to learn Spanish and to practice this here on TT, and also practice the the English with the conversations, this kind of thing. And also, as Luan said, the hostel life, I think that is important. So I'm trying to have a healthy life too, like drink 2 liters of water every day, like go to the gym three times a week, this kind of stuff. Eat more vegetables, etc. So I'm already doing that and trying to improve this to do more often. How about you, Gu?
I really like what you guys said. I'm gonna say that for me to be a little more patient with me, because sometimes we try so hard and not achieve what we get, what we want, and we feel frustrated a little bit. Say, oh, I'm not good enough. I know I can't do that. So, like Marcio said before, that's really nice. That everything there is a moment. So we need to respect that. Time for everything. So to be more patient with me, with others as well. And Luan, is it because of politicians that you are arguing with everybody?
No, not exactly. Part of it. I'm not a fighting person, but it happens maybe 5 times in there is politics, I guess, with other people. But
Today.
it's about friendship, I guess.
Very good. Very good. Marcio, how about you? Last but not least, what will you do to change your life today?
So list more and practicing more in general, all right? And is important for me. And even this year, and because before I didn't understand it before, all right, in general, but this year it's for me it's very hard but very possible. Yes, no, I don't consider it impossible in general, but this year about the study, about the um, about the studying, about my job, about my life. This year is it's very good this year for me. In general, all right, and listening more and practicing more and good. And I don't know, and can I say coisa? I don't know, good in general. All right, yes.
Marcio, you're doing a great job. Yes, you improve it so much. I'm really happy to see how much you have been improving. That's amazing. It's really beautiful to see. So congrats on your good work. Guys, it should be, I will answer to, I'm sorry, Lua. I think I need to prioritize the things I want for myself in the first place. And this is what I would do to change my life. Put myself as a priority. That's it. Lua, if you want to send the messages, I had just sent the link to the feedback here. But like
Thank you.
You can finish.
Yeah, thank you. You can read our questions, and I was always say you can practice with the mirror, with your relatives, and your parents, your friend, your dog, and to practice and get better. And as always says on Saturdays, it's always a pleasure to have you guys here. Always, and Daiane, Márcio, Gustavo, and now Bruna. It's helping, but always invited. I think it's the first time, and she's here, so I'm glad as well. And I think it is, guys. There is a survey. You can criticize, as always. You can say something good, say something bad. It's always anonymous. You're always hiding about your answers. And I'm so glad here again. And thank you. And perhaps see ya on another Saturday, maybe next one. And I think that is, guys. And thank you all.